providing a connection to Coventry Road on the opposite. Line 1 is the main backbone of the entire public transit system in Ottawa. It currently operates from Blair Station in the eastern suburb of Gloucester to Tunney's Pasture Station in the west, next to the large Tunney's Pasture government complex. The line is comprised of 13 stations and is 12.5 kilometers in length. The line opened to the public on September 14, 2019, to great excitement and anticipation. Since the opening of the line, further expansions are presently under construction that will extend the line further east to Trim Road in Orleans and west to Moody and Algonquin, which was formerly known as Baseline Station. Collectively, these extensions will add an additional 16 stations and bring the total to 29 stations. It is important to note that once the extension opens, it will be operated as two separate lines, as the line splits into two branches at Lincoln Fields, one of which will reach Algonquin, known. This is the current eastern terminus of Line 1. However, its role will diminish once the extended line to Orleans opens, and it transitions to just being another stop along the line. As is the case with most stations on Line 1, it was built in the same location as the former Bus Rapid Transit or Transitway station. In the case of Blair, much of the original Transitway station structure was retained and integrated into the new train station construction. This can be easily seen on both sides with the original stairwells and iconic red tubular steel and windows. Inside the station, a pedestrian overpass was mostly retained and repurposed into an entranceway into the station. Overall, lots of original elements were kept, but there is also a lot of new build. For example, the train platforms are reached by the elevated entrance via the aforementioned walkway entrance with fare gates. For those arriving by bus, they can pass directly to the train platforms via a lower level entrance to come up in the middle of the center platform of the station. This is known as a fare paid zone, and as a result, to transfer between bus and train, you do not need to pass through any fare gates. The station also features some retail in the form of Happy Goat Coffee Shop on the lower level. The pedestrian walkway previously mentioned also crosses the Highway 174 to reach Telsat Drive on the opposite side. Searville Station. Located underneath the Searville Road overpass, next to the Highways 174 and 417 interchange, this is likely one of the quietest stations along the line. At present, there is not much development around the station. However, there are plans proposed for several residential, commercial, and business developments in proximity to the station, so it is expected that the usage of the station will increase in the future. This is another center platform station, of which the line only contains 3, with the others at Blair and Pimisi. Entrances are on both sides of Searville Road and lead down to the platform below. Interestingly, the larger of the two entrances has the fare gates at street level, while the smaller entrance across the street has the fare gates located below at platform level next to the stairs and elevators, no doubt an effort to reduce its size. The station has a very calm feel to it, with nice condo buildings flanking the westbound side of the station. Glass curtain walls run along the sides of the guideway. Saint Laurent Station. Located underneath the Saint Laurent bus station and directly attached from underneath to the Saint Laurent shopping center, this station, much like Blair, has retained and repurposed the previous infrastructure and installation of the Transitway station into the new O-Train station. While the success of doing this was well done at Blair, it does create some constraints and limitations on what could be accomplished at Saint Laurent. The station is spread over 3 floors. The topmost floor is where you will find the bus platforms and loop. This area has remained untouched and in fact remained open throughout the construction and conversion of the station below. One level down is the mezzanine level, which allows you to cross between eastbound and westbound train platforms. It is also the indoor connection to the Saint Laurent shopping center. From this level, escalators, stairs, and elevators link to the platform level, at which you will find the fare gates. The constraints of the station do come from retaining a lot of the old structure, which was likely unavoidable as it supports the bus platform level at the top. The stairs and entranceways on the mezzanine are on the narrow side, and the various elevators do not serve every floor. Still, for what engineers had to work with, the station does have an expansive, cavernous feel, is brightly illuminated and spacious at the platforms. Tremblay Station. This station is located adjacent to the Via Rail Canada station and in proximity to the Max Keeping pedestrian bridge, providing a connection to Coventry Road on the opposite side of Highway 417. Like Searville, it is not a busy station. Its main vocation is to serve the Via Rail station as well as the baseball park and hotel convention space located across the highway. The station itself is visually appealing, beginning with the entrance and glass overhang. Various cutouts of flowers and grass hang from the mirrored glass roof covering. Inside the station, lots of space and a sweeping roofline accentuate the overall station shape and design. Angled outer curtain walls border the nearby multi-use pathway and provide great views in and out of the station. The station is also a great spot to do some train spotting, from the ring road across from Via Rail to the east, and the elevated areas of the multi-use pathway to the west. Herdman Station. This station is located near Riverside Drive and is in proximity to many high-density residential apartment buildings and condos. In addition, it is also a major transfer station to the Southeast Bus Transitway. Herdman is an elevated station, with the entrance and bus platforms located below. While many people live in proximity to walk to the station, most of the passenger flow comes from people transferring between train and bus. A multi-use pathway runs alongside the station and offers lots of green space and color to the station area. Station retail is also present in the form of Happy Goat Coffee Shop, which at the time of this video is under construction and not yet open. Lees Station. This station is located in Old Ottawa East, near the Lees campus of Ottawa U, which was formerly the Lees campus of Algonquin College. In proximity are many high-density, high-rise apartment buildings, which along with the university campus ensure a steady flow of passengers in and out of the station. The station is located below grade from the entrance and is flanked with a multi-use pathway on one side. Unfortunately, there is no entrance from the MUP to enter the station. Passengers need to ascend to street level to enter the station. Despite the station being in a trench, it is still well decorated with blue-green painted glass panels overhead and to the sides of the platforms. Bird motifs are installed along a concrete sidewall with backside illumination, creating a stunning effect at night. U Ottawa Station. This station is located adjacent to the University of Ottawa.
Can you build a successful airline empire? Starting with one single plane.
Ever-increasing demand and usage as the years go by.
Can you build a successful airline empire? Starting with one single plane.
This station is located near the Hintonburg area of Ottawa, in walking distance of the station as well. This station is also heavily used as a transfer point for commuters traveling between Ottawa and Gatineau across the river. With additional development in progress in the Zibi project, located on the islands in the Ottawa River, this station will see an ever-increasing demand and usage as the years go by. Bayview Station. This station is located at the far end of Le Breton Flats and is the main transfer station to switch between O-Train Line 1 and Line 2, also known as the Trillium Line, which provides connections southbound to Carleton University and beyond. At the time of this video, Line 2 is presently closed for expansion, but is projected to reopen in late 2023. Line 1 passes on an elevated portion of the station, with Line 2 stopping perpendicular underneath. Bright and airy, the station provides several great vantage points for train spotting, especially when you consider the fact that the two lines intersect at this point. The station is also in proximity to a large-scale, high-rise development being developed across the street, which will feature the tallest building in Ottawa upon its completion, planned to be over 60 stories in height. Tunney's Pasture, Terminus Station. This station is located near the Hintonburg area of Ottawa, as well as the large and expansive Tunney's Pasture government complex of office buildings and labs. This is presently the western terminus of Line 1 until the expansion to the west open, which is estimated to be in 2025. A large street-level concourse area and a large bus platform loop help the station serve as the main transfer point for passengers heading further west by bus. This station's heavy usage will change once the extended lines west are opened, as there will be significantly less passengers arriving to transfer between bus and train to complete their journeys. The station features a colorful glass panel roofline that casts beautiful colored patterns onto the concourse floor, shifting with the passage of the sun. A Happy Goat coffee shop at the time of this video is under construction and will offer tasty treats and warm beverages to eager commuters. Heading down to platform level, the side walls are covered with colorful mosaic tiles, creating a warm and colorful area to wait and board the train. And there you have it, Line 1 of the Ottawa O Train, 13 stations, 12.5 kilometers in length.